Hey guys, it is Friday, TGIF. Sorry I didn't upload yesterday. It's been a bit crazy, but today I've got a big announcement, but I've got a lot of errands to run, so I thought I'd just kill two birds with one stone. Do the video, tell you about the big announcement, and get all my errands run at the same time, and I'm sure we'll fit some Starbucks in as well. So don't go anywhere. The big announcement on the other side of the intro. Roll it.
Gather up, you weary souls. Show 'em you ain't dead. Tell 'em no, you ain't coming home. Woo, rise. Woo, rise. Woo,
Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All you have to do is hit the subscription button and make sure you hit the bell notification next to it so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Very important. We grew a lot this last couple of weeks. I think that's awesome. That's cool. Keep sharing the videos. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media. It's at the Steve Freeman on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. I have to say though, I actually engage a lot more on Instagram. I don't really use Twitter that much, and I hate Facebook. I really do. But I use Instagram the most. So if you want to look me up on there, it's at the Steve Freeman. Hey guys, welcome back to the video, and I'm sorry I can't look directly at the camera, but we are out running errands today. I'm killing several birds with one stone. I wanted to test out the new car mount that I got for the A7 III, and we've got it mounted over there. And I wanted to see, I'm driving my Camaro today. I hardly ever drive it. I bought this car brand new 3 years ago, and I've just barely got over 2,000 miles on it. So, and if you know anything about Camaros, you know the windows are short, and I thought, okay, my other cars have a lot more window space, but I wanted to see if we could get this mounted in the Camaro and see what it looked like and go over all that. And actually, I think it's working pretty good. We'll see, but I think it's working okay. So I wanted to test that out. I have a lot of errands to run today. Got a big weekend plan. It's been a stressful as hell week. If you didn't see the last video, my wife and I were testing the real estate market in Nashville. We actually sold our house in 24 hours. We had to buy another one. And it's, you know, dealing with all that. Anytime you buy a house or sell a house, I swear to God, it's one of the most stressful things you can possibly go through. And we've packed it all into 1 week, selling one, buying another. So it's just been nuts. But, so I didn't have time to upload yesterday because we spent all day at the new house with the home inspector and the HVAC inspector, the termite inspector. So I didn't have time. But today I've got time, even though I have to run the errands. And I've got an announcement that I want to make that I'm really excited about. I mean, I don't know if you guys will find it that exciting. I hope you do, because I think a lot of you guys are interested in the same things that I'm interested in. And, you know, I stay so busy in the music business that I don't have a lot of time for a lot of outside outlets. And I think that's important for everybody, but especially for creative people. If you just stay involved in that one thing, you know, you tend to have depression and deal with all that. So for me, I have a couple different outlets, this being one of them. Talking to you guys twice a week lets me step outside of my normal realm and lets me, you know, just have some sort of release. But the other thing besides cars is I am a huge video gamer. I mean, I'm not like Ninja or Myth or any of those guys. I mean, I know I don't play that good, but doesn't mean that I don't enjoy it just as much as they do. But along with that is I, over the last 20 years or so, have collected toys and memorabilia and things like that. And it's so much fun for me, like Funko Pops. I'm huge into Funko Pops. I have probably 2,000 of them. And I have every Batman they ever made because I'm a huge Batman collector. And it got me thinking about something. I've wanted to do something for a long time, and I've been thinking, okay, but what do I want to do? Because whatever it is needs to interest me, or I'll lose passion for it really quickly, and then it just becomes a thing, and then then it becomes work, you know what I mean? And I do enough work. But I've been wanting to make a film for a long time, and I've met with several people, and we've talked about what kind of films, we've read some scripts, we've done all that, but nothing that just really interested me. And then I got to thinking, man, you love to collect stuff, you love Batman stuff, you love gaming. Where does all of that kind of combine, and what would make an interesting movie or an interesting film? And so here's what we're gonna do. Here's the big announcement. I'm going to Comic-Con. Yes, 1 month from now, I'll be in San Diego at the 2018 San Diego Comic-Con. And for those of you that know anything about collectibles and comic books and all that, the San Diego Comic-Con is the main collectible and community event of the year. I've never been. I'm looking really forward to going. And I'm taking a buddy of mine with me named Wes Howard, who here in Nashville, he owns a toy company called Poppin' Off Toys, and he sells Funko Pops and other stuff. And he just actually went full time with his toy business, and I thought this would make for an interesting film. You know, the experience, because on a completely different level, and not to get too serious with you guys, but the one thing that I have found about the gaming community and the collectible community is when I look at it, it's like I wish that we could use that as a blueprint for the rest of society. And I was telling somebody the other day, in the gaming community, there's a lot of love. In the collectibles community, there's a lot of love. Yeah, there's a lot of competition, but when you look at these Comic Cons and things like that, what you see are all these people that quote unquote normal people have kind of ostracized from society. The guys that do and girls that do all the cosplay stuff, I think that's phenomenal. They all get together and they share many different diverse interests, and somebody likes Superman, another guy likes Batman, this girl likes Japanese anime, this guy likes animated graphic novels over here, but they all come under one roof and they all share that love of collectibles and gaming and cosplay. And there's such just a feeling of community and love between those. And I got to thinking about that, and I thought, you know, all these people that the kids at the cool lunch table at school said we're geeks and we're outcasts and we're nerds, and they put them over in this category, those people went off and created a massive community unto themselves. And it is such an amazing thing to watch these people get along that come from every background, every gender, every race, every sexual orientation, every color, every country, every origin, every religious background. And they all come together over their shared love of pop culture and games and comics and all of that sort of thing. So my film that I wanted to make started to take on a much bigger approach. And you remember when you were growing up, Toys R Us was everything. When I was a kid, it was KB Toys. And I always remember seeing that commercial, the Toys R Us commercial, when the jingle would sing, "I don't want to grow up, I want to be a Toys R Us kid." And as cliche and as stupid as it may sound, I'm going to make this short film about going to Comic-Con. But what it's really about is how that community that comes together at all these Comic Cons from every diverse background on the country, on the planet, they come together and they have a shared love for one another. And I don't understand why we can't, as a general society, be more like that. I'm so excited that the film, I'm lining everything up now. We've gotten the approval to film at Comic-Con. One of the guys that's helping me with this, I'm just super excited, has jumped on board to help me, and that is Mark. And you'll see Mark in the film, but he was also involved with the show Toy Hunters, if you watched that or not. I think it was on the Travel Channel. But he has a booth at Comic-Con every year with his toy company, and we're going to visit with him. He's lining up some other interviews for us and things like that, and we're going to be doing a lot of interviews with just everyday people that are going to San Diego Comic-Con and enjoying the experience and finding out what drives all these people, what excites them so much, because it's not a cheap thing to go to Comic-Con. It's actually really, really, really expensive. But these people save all year, and this is their main outlet. This is what they do. So I'm really excited to be able to shoot my first film and do it in a way and on a subject that I think can actually touch people and that can actually make people think and look inward. I'm excited to do something that is beyond the scope of the music business. You know, because I've been doing that for 25 years and yeah, I've been very successful at it. And it's because of music that it allows me and affords me to be able to do all this kind of stuff, and collect the things that I collect and buy the cars and have all the stuff. But now I'm actually going to put that success to work in another area and hopefully make a film that everybody can be proud of. So if you're a fan of tech stuff and comic books and collectibles and gaming, I'm making this film for you. I think it's going to be an absolute blast. I can't wait to meet everybody that I'm going to meet and get to know so many other people in that world. I just think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you join us for the journey. I'm going to be talking more about it in the vlogs as we go along, but I'm super stoked about it. I am really excited about it. I can't wait to see some of the things that I can pick up myself at Comic-Con. I know there's going to be some cool Batman stuff and superhero stuff, and I collect all that stuff. It's like, sometimes you're embarrassed to even admit it, but I do, and I absolutely love it. It's a great outlet for me. And on a broader note, if you don't have an outlet, find one. Whatever it is, no matter if it's collecting shoes or it's, you know, playing games online, if it's Fortnite, if it's whatever it is, guys, you have got to find an outlet. And those of us that are creative, and I know that most of you that subscribe to my channel and that watch my videos are either in the music business, want to be in the music business, or you've got some sort of dream that you're chasing. It is so important to chase your dreams, yes, but chasing your dreams requires so much fuel that it is so easy to burn out. So guys, yes, as important as it is to always chase your dreams, guys, remember you got to have an outlet. It can't just be about that all the time. You need something to allow you to decompress and just kind of set back and enjoy life. You know, my wife tells me all the time, and I'm preaching as much to myself right now as I am to you, but my wife tells me all the time, you know, you've got to stop and smell the roses. And I get so focused and I work so hard most of the time. You know, I'll admit, most of the time when somebody's talking to me, I'm not even hearing what they're saying. I've got a million things going on in my mind. And you know what? That's not fair to the people that are needing my attention. It's not fair to my kids. It's not fair to my wife. It's not fair to other people that I work with. So I'm going to try to do a better job of putting a little bit more time into my outlets and into things that make me happy, that bring me outside of the work thing, and try to focus a little bit more of my time in other areas to give me some release. And I encourage you to do the same thing, because we all need that. We all need it very desperately. With what's going on in the world right now, Anthony Bourdain just committed suicide last week. That's what, 3 in the last several months. We're losing all these creative and important people. And I can't help but think that it has something to do with a void or a hole that is somewhere inside of us. And I think if we fill that hole with more important things than our dream and more important things than work, I think we'll stop seeing a lot of what goes on in the world today. I think we'll stop seeing a lot of that. And that's my purpose with this film, is I want to show the other side of society and show how that sense of community within the Comic-Con and cosplay and gaming and collectible, I want to show all those people and how they can come together and they put their energy into such a positive way, and they love each other. It's just amazing to me the more I get involved in that, and especially the gaming community. I've been watching, you know, I stream live on Twitch when I'm playing Fortnite a lot, but I also like watching a lot of the other guys. And the one thing that I've noticed, like with Ninja or Courage JD or Dr. Lupo or King Richard, those guys are so very positive to the people that are engaging with them on the chat. I think that is so awesome. I hear them all the time, especially with younger kids, encourage them, you know. When the other day somebody was talking about their grandfather died, and Ninja just was like, man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Keep your chin up, you know, don't get down, don't get depressed, think positive thoughts. Guys, that is what we need to be putting out into the world. It's all about me and selfish and social media perception bullshit that we all try to shove out into the world so that people constantly see the best of ourselves. It doesn't help anybody. And I want to try to do a better job of that myself. And those guys in that world have really inspired me to try to make a little bit better of a change for myself in that area. So I'm really excited about this film, going to Comic-Con next month. I do want to ask you, if there's anything you guys want to see in particular at Comic-Con, do me a favor, drop it in the comments below. If there's anything you like, you got to get footage of this, I'd really like to see this. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want to hear. If there's anybody in particular you want me to try to talk to that you'd like to see, let me know, drop it in the comments below. And I'm going to start putting all those notes in my production meetings, and we're going to get all that set, because I'd love it to be just a very entertaining film and entertaining for you guys and something to enjoy. And so I would love your comments and your feedback. Guys, it's about time for me to get out and make my first stop. Of course, that first stop is going to be Starbucks, but I can't thank you enough, guys, for tuning into the video today. The YouTube channel is growing very quickly. I mean, I think we're at 230 something subscribers over the last couple of months. To me, you know, some people laugh at that. To me, it's special. I love that you guys think enough to take 10, 15, 20 minutes out of your week or out of your day to watch these videos. It means the world to me. If there's anything you ever want me to talk about, whether it's music business stuff or just anything in life or business, let me know. I'm happy to do a video on it. I'm happy to answer your questions. You can always drop them in the comments section below, or you can shoot me an email. That's in the description below as well. But guys, if you haven't already, share the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Just click the little subscription button, but also make sure that you click the bell notification icon next to it, so that you're actually notified every time I upload a new video. Want to follow me across social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch? It's at the Steve Freeman. Guys, until next week, hope you have a great weekend. I know for me, the second season of Goliath with Billy Bob Thornton on Amazon came out today, so I'm going to be binge watching that because I love Billy Bob Thornton. I think he's the best character actor and / actor in general, one of the best of our lifetime. And we actually come from the same town, and they filmed Sling Blade just down the street from my house. So, and I think I was in a senior in high school the year they filmed that. So I've always just had a thing for Billy Bob Thornton. Absolutely love the guy to death. Love his music as well. So I'm looking forward to that. That's coming out. I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing weekend, and I hope to find you all safe and sound and back here next week for videos on Tuesday and Thursday next week. Guys, until next time, keep being creative. Keep pressing the boundaries, and there's nothing wrong with being independent. Love you guys. See you next time.